Hi everybody, it's Sarah. Welcome to the August 2021 forecast for Leo natives. This is Sun, Moon, and Rising. While we're here, we will look at what you're bringing forward from July into August, your biggest obstacle for the month, your biggest asset for the month, your home life, your love life, both married and single Leos. Then we're going to look at the outcome, or where you're going to be at the end of the month, and also the best crystal for you to use during the month of August. This is, of course, my take on the energy and the astrology, and because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. And if it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. So let's begin by shuffling the cards. I am using Doreen Virtue's Fairy Oracle deck as well as the Crystal Oracle deck. So let me draw the first card, and it is what you're bringing forward into August from July. And it is Inner Child. This goes right along with Chiron, because Chiron is going retrograde in Aries, where wounds from our childhood are a big issue. You're doing the work. You don't want to. You don't like it. Nobody does. But you're doing the work. You're making time to connect with your inner child. If you haven't yet started doing this, there's lots of ways you can. You can meditate, of course. You can send loving energy to your past, to the child that you used to be. And you can also do healing and self-soothing exercises that you did as a child, just as long as they're not self-defeating. In other words, don't overindulge in food, or junk food especially, and don't break the bank, okay? That's the energy that will be present at the beginning of August. August is generally not a very good month for Leo. Even though you're in the middle of Leo season, it's still tough energy. You're better able to handle the energy this year, though.
Okay, let's check out the next card, which will be your biggest obstacle for the month of August.
Dreams come true. Well, that doesn't seem like much of an obstacle, does it? But it does when we pull back and look at it. Sometimes getting what you want can be scary. You know what you want to happen. You know where you want to be. You know who you want to be with. But it's going to require you putting yourself out there. It's going to require you to make some changes. And because of that, yeah, it is frightening. I think that you know that if you do these things, you will be successful. If you start that side hustle, you're going to make money. If you move, you're going to be happier. If you go and flirt with that hottie that you've had your eye on, yeah, you're probably going to end up on a date. So don't let fear or fear of the unknown be an obstacle in August.
Because it looks like your big obstacle is, unfortunately, you. Your dreams are set to come true. Make sure they're positive. Make sure that you're focusing on what you want and not falling in the trap of focusing on the negative.
All right, I'm going to draw the next card, which will be your biggest asset. Miracle healing. Okay, that's nice, isn't it? And also pretty much to the point. It's not up to us to micromanage how things come together. Leo is a fixed sign, which means we're not really adaptable. We don't like change, and we don't like surprises. We feel like we have to be in charge of everything, and if something is going to get fixed, we have to be the person fixing it or at least orchestrating it. So for something to be healed or resolved on its own, it's just kind of unthinkable. But guess what? That's what the energy is, and that will be your biggest asset for the month of August. Things will come together on their own, because guess what, Leo? You're really not alone. Source is there, your guides are there, your friends are there. All you have to do is ask. All you have to do is call out to your guides for help and assistance. Call your friends. People like you, and people want to see you succeed. So know that miracle healing is taking place in the background. Just allow it, and that will be your biggest asset for the month. Your home life. Making new friends. Okay. At this point in your life, you're kind of overwhelmed anyway. You've been working so much that you really haven't had much of a social life. With 2020 and the pandemic and everything else, you want to go out, you want to party, but there's also a big part of you that's like, no, I need to work, I need to take care of my family, I need to keep it safe, I need to do all these things, because it goes back to that once again of you trying to micromanage everything and take care of everything and feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. But I think that there's going to be some new people that enter the picture in August, and that you're going to make new friends, and it's going to be interesting because they're going to be interesting, and they're going to light that social spark that I'm not going to say it went out, but it's not one of the leading factors in your life anymore like it used to be. You used to really enjoy being a social butterfly, and now it's just kind of a pain. I think that's going to change. And I think because of this shift at home as well, that you're going to be more open to new people and allowing them in your circle. Okay, let's look at your love life. For married or partnered Leos, the card is kindness. It's time to show some kindness to your partner, and hopefully they will show some kindness to you too. Part of this strain that's been on your relationship has been the fact that, one, you're worried about everything from the world economy to how you're going to protect your family. And another big part of this is you're working so much that you don't have a lot of time for your family or for your partner. Make a point in August to spend some time with them. Maybe just a road trip on the weekend, or even just a day trip. Something where there are no distractions, it's just you and them, and you're able to really reconnect. I think the worst of it is over, Leo, with the problems with your relationship. Now you just have to figure out what the new normal is. This is pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? Single Leos, you are going to have a very good chance to meet someone new and begin a new relationship in the month of August. While you're out kicking up your heels, you can expect to be surrounded by admirers. I would suggest that you take advantage of any type of meeting that you're invited to, whether it is a social get-together or whether it's a work meeting. There's somebody that's almost in your orbit. And by that I mean it could be a friend's cousin who just moved into town, so you don't really know that person yet. It could also be a new coworker who joins your circle. There is definite love and romance around you. It just hasn't stepped forward yet, but that could change in August. The one drawback to this will be very careful, my single Leos, to keep your ego in check. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to show off. You don't have to, go on a date with your resume, okay? People will see how amazing you are just by spending time with you. Don't overthink it. Don't worry. Know that you will be seen, okay? A good time for dating, good time for meeting new people, and possibly even, like I say, starting a long-term romantic relationship. So best of luck with that, Leo. Awaken your true self. August is going to be a fast-paced month for you, especially the last 2 weeks. And it's wise to get your planner out now and schedule everything so you don't forget anything important. I'm going to put some important dates up here on the screen too. It's time to be who you really are and awaken your true self, which means stop trying to be what you think your partner wants you to be, what you think your parents want you to be, what you think your coworkers think you should be, and be who you are. Be in touch with your higher self to really understand the bigger picture. We can easily get caught up in small details, but tuning into our higher self through meditation, through journaling, will allow us to see that this is just a small puzzle piece in the bigger picture. This month will also signal a time when you look at your relationships with a new eye for long-term compatibility. You will change your spending habits and you'll get clear on your need for financial freedom. So a lot is happening in August for you. Awakening your true self is key to this, to finding that fulfillment that I think you've been seeking, finding that fulfillment and also knowing that you're on the right path. Sometimes you second guess yourself because there are so many opportunities and things do move fast for you, Leo, but by connecting to your higher self or your true self, then you will know what's for you and what's not. So overall, this is going to be a fast-paced month with lots of changes and lots of positive, although trying, aspects for you. So yeah, the best crystal for you to use in the month of August. Let me shuffle really quickly. And this is the Colette Baron Reed Crystal Oracle deck. Black tourmaline. This stone has been coming up quite a bit. Black tourmaline is, of course, a really nice, gentle, grounding stone. It is something that is favored for protection as well as grounding, and that will help you stay focused in this fast-paced month. I think that you should probably put some on your nightstand, carry some with you, and also if you have some black tourmaline jewelry, wear that as well. Meditating is always favored, and also keeping a couple of pieces by the front door so that any negativity that tries to come into the house is dissipated before it comes into your castle. This is the new beginning. Release the past energy, don't beat yourself up, and embrace this. Start fresh. Thank you so much for joining and being part of the Serenity crew. Stay tuned for the next video. Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.